We are almost halfway through Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Survivors deal with the fight of their life, and now some are obviously looking to regain their confidence after undergoing breast cancer treatment. Well, Dr. Suma Yalamanchili is here today to talk to us about how breast reconstruction works and how that whole process really comes to be. Thank you so much for being here.
I'm happy to be here.
The first thing that came to mind when I was thinking about the reconstruction process is how different is it now from, say, 10 years ago?
It's pretty different. So I think one of the biggest differences is that most patients go home the same day. Yeah. So
it's outpatient surgery? Mm-hmm. Wow. I never would have thought that.
Yeah, and it's great for patients because we know that patients do better in their own home. You're in your familiar environment. You can control those things. There's no risk of having a neighbor in the hospital who's having some horrible procedure where they're yelling, something like that. You know, you're in your own surrounding. You can control, who gets to come see you. You just feel better. And so that's one big difference. And the other is that in a lot of ways it's less painful because we're really putting the implant over the muscle. So it's mostly a skin operation. And so that allows you to be at home as well because it's not as painful as it was before.
So it's interesting, yeah, so the actual techniques have maybe gotten better over that time, but then also the understanding maybe of just the overall well-being of the patient has gotten better too.
And I think no one asked the question, can we do it at home? It was just, that was the way we did it. You came in before surgery, sometimes the day before, then you had your surgery, and sometimes you stayed a day or two. And then, we thought, how can we make this better for patients? And so it decreases your risk of infection. Someone's not coming in 3, 4, 5 times in the middle of the night to check on you, so you can get some sleep after surgery. The whole process is a lot better.
It really, makes a whole lot of sense. Let's talk about options, because you do have options, right? It's not just like, this is the way it's done and that's it.
Right. So the two big options are implant-based reconstruction or using your own tissue. And so that's one of the major divisions for patients. The benefit of the implants is that it's a shorter operation up front. You're definitely going home the same day if you're having an implant-based operation. The tissue-based operations is a little bit more lengthy. Depending on what kind of operation you do, it could be an all-day procedure or a 4 or 5, 6-hour procedure. But the benefit is your own body's tissue. There's no risk of having an infection from a foreign material. There's no risk of
rejection, that kind of thing.
Exactly. And then there's no need for monitoring. We know that with the silicone implants, we need to do monitoring. And so that's MRIs or ultrasound. With using your own tissue, there's no concern for that.
When you brought up the silicone, there are also options in regard to which kind of implant you get, right?
Yeah, there are. So the big two divisions are a silicone implant or a saline implant. And so the silicone implant is probably where most people go because it has a softer feel. It feels more like a breast. Give you a feel of that. Whereas the silicone, it's filled with saline, and so it doesn't really feel like a soft tissue.
Right.
The benefit of a saline is that if it ruptures, which we know that these things do rupture at some point,
right?
There's no concern about what's happening with the fluid. It's saline. It's the same thing you get through an IV, and it just deflates, and so that's relatively safe. Not that the silicone aren't, but people have concerns about if this ruptures, what's happening.
Right. It's a worry.
The good news is the new generation of silicone implants are much safer and much more different than the original ones. If you cut into this implant, it's not going anywhere.
Oh, I see.
They call them.
It does feel different.
Yeah, and so if you just even look at it, when I hold it like this, you see more rippling on this side than you do on this side.
Right.
And so that's a form-stable silicone. So when you cut into it, it's sitting right there. So if it ruptures, it's not leaking over your body somewhere else.
Two things I want to get in real quickly. There's also refined techniques with regard to aesthetics.
Yeah, so one of the major ones is, in a patient who doesn't have breast cancer, maybe they have a strong family history or the gene, if they have larger breasts, they may not be a candidate for nipple sparing. And so one of the benefits, or one of the new advances, is having a breast reduction before your mastectomy. So you can move your nipples into a better position so they're higher in your chest, which would make you a candidate for that nipple sparing that you weren't before. And now you can have your nipples after surgery.
Which is such a big thing because it's such it's a mental thing too, right?
Yeah.
To have to go through this, and especially if you're doing it at a young age. You are with Bruno and Brown Plastic Surgery. Only been with them for 6 weeks. Talk about throwing the newbie into the fire, right? But you guys are having your pink party coming up. It's the annual pink party. Tell me about it.
So it's October 19th, so next week, and the proceeds of that go to the Thelma D. Jones Breast Cancer Foundation. And so we have a lot of good offers coming up. There's discounts on Botox, on Zeo skincare, and then free surgical consultations with me through the rest of the year. So go to our website, Bruno Brown Plastic Surgery, and you can find out all the details on there.
Well, thank you so much. You're just a wealth of knowledge. I've so enjoyed having her. Marissa, she's smart, she's beautiful. Guess where she's from?
Ohio?
Oh, Cincinnati, specifically. I just had a feeling.
It's something in the water there. You both got a great vibe, and she did an excellent job for that interview for sure.